Hey y'all. Oh, welcome back to Community College with Dr. G. I'm Dr. G. I want to talk real quickly about inner child stuff, inner child shit. What's all this inner child talk? What is an inner child? What is that? It's the key. It's the key to a healthy adult. Okay, so you've heard this before. If you've been following me, watching me, reading me for some time now, I talk about a lot how our worldview, how the things that we base our perceptions of the world and interpretations of the world and the people in it on are based on things that have happened to us or based on conclusions that we've drawn about the world at a very early age in our lives, right? In a very immature, cognitively, mentally immature space in time, right? So the inner child, I would say, is the same as your whole authentic self, right? Your inner child holds the blueprint to your actual, factual, true, divine identity, right? Your inner child is you, right? You're born with this inner child. You were born into this place with this being, this child inside of you. This child has all of your needs, your desires, your gifts, your talents, your goals, everything about you is encased in what we have learned to refer to as the inner child. The problem is that the way our societies, the way our cultures, the way our parents and caregivers view children is in a very dismissive, kind of demeaning way, right? In the sense that, oh, you're just a child, you're just a littler version of me with much less experience, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sorry, you don't, right? But this wise being, this inner child that is completely formed and equipped to turn you into who you are meant to be in this world, is dismissed, is not listened to, is not heard, is told that no, that's not who you are. No, that's not who you're supposed to be. That is not possible for you. And that could be related to who you want to be when you grow up, or even down to the amount of love that you deserve, respect that you deserve, time that you deserve for people to even listen to you. Yes? So as we develop as children, right, this inner child that is supposed to be nourished to become our outer being, for many of us, that inner child does not get to flourish. That inner child instead is packed down deep, 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 deep underneath of the things that everybody else is telling us we should be worried about, we should be paying attention to, we should be doing, we should be saying, we should be looking like. And the inner child, the person that we were born to be, our soul's purpose, the blueprint, does not get a chance to express. When I talk about questioning our beliefs, when I talk about questioning our conditioning, when I talk about getting deep down into the inner child, what I'm really saying, and what all of these practitioners and people that are working to help the world elevate, to assist the population in reaching our potential, what we are all talking about is digging through and destroying the layers of conditioning from our society, from our cultures, from our elders, caregivers, and peers that tells us who we are supposed to be, that stifles, literally stifles, the inner child blueprint of who we actually are. Yes? We're talking about taking that shit away. So when I say the extreme statement of I want you to consider your life without thinking about, without worrying about, without adding to the plan anybody, anything, any responsibility, any role. What does that life look like for you? People look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Yes, I am. In the best way. Yeah, in the best way. Because you already know what is necessary for your thriving. But because of the way our societies, cultures, and families are set up, you have allowed other people to convince you otherwise. And that is why most of us are unhappy. Under all the Gucci and gold, we're still not happy with ourselves. Because your inner child is drowning in bullshit, drowning in things that it doesn't need, drowning. So when I say question your beliefs, when I say question your values, when I say consider your life and what it would look like if you didn't care about anybody else, the opinions, the thoughts, the reactions, the responses of anybody else. That's what I mean. I'm encouraging you to get down deep. I am encouraging you to dredge up all that outside shit and allow that inner child, that blueprint, that authentic expression of you to come through. The reason why the world is fucked is because the inner children have not been listened to. If we all moved, lived, decided, worked, played, ate according to our authentic selves, this world would be way different. Instead, we are each taught in our own cultures, in our own societies, in our own families, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. And it forces us to shy away from, to hide, even from ourselves, the truest essences of our being. The goal is to live the life that your inner child has envisioned for you. To do the things that your inner child has told you should do. You like to dance, but people used to make fun of you in the way that you dance. So now you just sit at parties tapping your foot because you don't want the attention of people making fun of you dance. But you're a dancer at heart. And it may not make sense. It may not look good to other people, but it feels good to you. Well, fuck it then. Just dance. Fuck them people. I mean that. Do you, boo-boo? Your inner child is the most authentic expression of who you are meant to be. And my prayer for each and every one of you is that you set your inner child free. Love y'all. Like, share, subscribe, buy stuff, all of that in the description box. Peace, y'all.